Day 4, Nagoya. Team 36, we had an epic start to the day because we went to the fish market so early, 6 o'clock, and they were slicing up the tuna, and it was really fantastic. So many different fish to see. They were cutting this beautiful ahi tuna up, and before long, they brought a big tuna up, and it was over the top. It was 123 kilos, over $10,000, and we watched them skillfully slice this guy up and turn it into sashimi. It was absolutely fantastic. What a way to start the morning. Only at Nagoya Fish Market. It is such a special place. I've been there so many times, and it's so interesting to watch these skilled craftsmen. Before long, we were at Mifune, and Mr. Umemura and Mr. Amazawa came on the bus and gave our opening comments to everyone, and it was really, really special. And then we went into the Obeya room, and we watched how they process new products and new parts. They explained their triangle Kanban system, which was really, really interesting. The goal of this day was to go through the entire flow process of how Mifune deals with products. And we even went to their brand new facility. This will be their third facility. They just built a new one, and now they built this one because they're growing so fast. We went in and saw their scheduling board, their Hankaten board, and we saw how they process and manage all their team members. It was quite interesting. From there, we went on to watch some of their welding operations, and we got to see how precisely they do everything and how they maintain quality at every step of the way. Everybody's checking and scrutinizing every part to make sure perfection is passed on to the next station. Quality is everyone's responsibility. There are no final inspectors, if you will. Everybody inspects their own work and makes sure it's perfect. And then we saw the 5-minute die change of over 5 dies. It was absolutely spectacular, including the automation. And the first part that came off was carefully inspected. The first and last part, they showed us how they do that. We went into their welding line. We saw so many interesting things. Also, we went into their grocery store and we saw how they schedule and work with people who don't speak Japanese. And we found out about the Yosh triangle in the morning. And then we went into their Kanban room. We checked out how the Kanbans are done. And we just had a fantastic time. Then off for lunch to the Lean grocery store. We picked up some yaki imo. Everyone got what they wanted for lunch, and we saw this amazing grocery store, and then on to the strawberry park. This is world class. It's one of the best strawberry farms anywhere. We heard how the farm was started from the operator and the general manager, and then we went out into the strawberry farm and picked these delicious strawberries and ate till our heart's content. I never ate so many strawberries in my entire life. It was just an amazing experience. I think everybody was gorged on strawberries by the time it was all done, but it was so cool. And their bathrooms there, oh my gosh, they're world class. Got a final parting shot with everybody. And off we were to our next stop, the dojo at Mifune. Now, we built this dojo this year, and it's just worked out so well. We had a great time learning how to practice process. We got a final closing shot with Mr. Umemura, wave goodbye to Mr. Amazawa, and then off to the clean center and the incinerator plant. Now, this is just really over the top. This is where they deposit all their trash, but it's like the Ritz-Carlton. It's a teaching laboratory for young kids as young as 10 years old. Come here and learn about the process of managing garbage. It's absolutely fascinating. The place is sparkling clean. They have great systems and processes for everything. They have this huge control room that controls the 2 incinerators, burns everything at 1300 degrees and then 500 degrees respectively in the 2 different incinerators. They have a huge gomi room where they pick up the garbage and they put it into the incinerator, and then this is their control room for the crane. And then Pablo, big eyes, big ears, sees their lunchroom and sees that everything's labeled on the doors with the pots and pans. We had a great closing picture with everyone, and Pablo even jumped on the bike and generated some electricity. What an amazing time we had at the Incineration Clean Center. And look at the Omotenashi waving goodbye, and we responded in kind. What a day. And then at the end of the day, we had to do a few more things. We went down to Takashimaya department store, one of the oldest department stores in all of Japan. We saw a great piano player, but look at these desserts. Is this incredible? They have a whole sweets floor on the very bottom and a bunch of amazing food. It's like the most gourmet you could ever imagine. What a crazy day we had. Absolutely jam-packed. Day 4, 2 Second Lean Japan experience. We'll see you tomorrow.